Sunday Debate with Arnab Goswami. Powered by Ola.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday Debate. Tomorrow we expect the Citizenship Amendment Bill, the very controversial Citizenship Amendment Bill, to be tabled in Parliament. After years of making claims about bringing about this bill, tomorrow is a very big day. It will be one step closer to reality. Some people are celebrating it. Many are opposing it. In fact, most are opposing it. And a large part of this country needs to know what this Citizenship Amendment Bill is about. A large part of the country has not been able to do a deep dive into the Citizenship Amendment Bill. We hear about it. Nobody knows the details. People have been distracted and diverted by the smokescreen of different sides. This bill, ladies and gentlemen, what does it do? Let me explain to you at the start. And please listen to me, because even though the subject may seem a little obtuse to you now, it will impact you very soon. This bill gives citizenship to any and everybody, Hindu, Sikh, Parsi, Buddhist, Jain, Christian, as long as they are from Pakistan, as long as they are from Afghanistan, as long as they are from Bangladesh. Except Muslims, I repeat, except Muslims, people from all other religions from Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan will now be able to walk into India and just say we are citizens of India. They can join the Indian Army tomorrow. Somebody who's a Pakistani today, within 6 months will be serving in the Indian Army. You can't stop them. Because once you make them citizens of India, they'll join the Army, Navy, Air Force. These people from Pakistan will join the intelligence services, will apply for jobs in RAW. They will be part of the CRPF. Next time Sambit Patra goes through a police security check, CISF security check, it is possible that the person who is doing the security is a Pakistani. Because it's possible, or allow me to complete, a Pakistani who becomes an Indian. Somebody who's an Indian today, 6 months from now could be frisking any of us when we go through the airports. And this is a serious issue. And we at Republic are opposed to it. I clear positions on issues. I'm opposed to it for factual reasons. This, in my view, enables infiltrators to troop in illegally and be delegitimized, and be legitimized in the country. B, I worry for parts of India that have already been run over by Bangladeshis, like my state of Assam, completely run over. Now there'll be a tsunami. Third is, who is a citizen in this country? People made a choice in 1947. The partition happened. Why reworking the whole thing? And finally, somebody opposes NRC for vote bank reasons, somebody brings in CAB for vote bank reasons. I am against it, and I think we need to debate this subject today, because viewers, think about it very simply. Are you willing, whether Bombay, Bangalore, wherever you live, are you willing to let Bangladeshis, Pakistanis and Afghans take over the house next to yours, the colony next to yours, the settlement colony next to yours? And don't think they will not come. They will all come. Because India is a more attractive place to live. A, there are more jobs and opportunities in India. And they won't come in 10s and 20s. Ye jo BJP keh rahe na, Sharnarthi, bichare, it's not like that. There will be millions of Pakistanis, Bangladeshis and Hindus who will be standing at our borders saying, now we have been given a right by the Modi government to walk in and be citizens of India. If I am wrong, I am willing to be corrected. On my right is Sambit Patra, BJP, Ajay Alok, political analyst, Sushil Pandit, and we have with us Pathikrit Pine, who's a political commentator, geopolitical analyst. Pathikrit brings the academic rigor to the debate. On my left, we have Sanjeev Srivastav, senior journalist, Ansar Raza of the Garib Nawaz Foundation, Sunit Chopra, political analyst of the CPM, Tasleem Ahmad Rahmani will join us in a bit, and Bhai Baldeep is with us. Bhai Baldeep is a political commentator. Bhai Baldeep is making a reappearance on the program after a period of sulking. Now we begin the debate.
So he's not a citizen of Republic, finally.
No, we are all citizens of the Republic which you want to dilute by getting Pakistanis in. Who should start the debate here? It's a very serious subject. I have my points. Who's going to begin the debate? 2 minutes will be given to either side. Who's starting today? Who's starting? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Sambit, you're always ready. So who? Sambit is opening from this side. Who's opening from this side? Who's opening from this side? Bhai Baldeep will open from this side. Okay, start. Who wants to go first? Sambit goes first. Goes on, Sambit.
See, Arnab, as far as the citizens...
Address not me, address them today. Go on, Sambit Patra.
Arnab means everyone over here in the Republic.
Thank you, thank you.
See, Arnab, as far as the Citizenship Amendment Bill is concerned, I don't see any reason as to why there should be fear in the mind of the people. I mean, what does this bill say? This bill only amends the 1955 Citizenship Bill, which says that, well, yes, the ones who are persecuted in Bangladesh, persecuted in Pakistan, persecuted in Afghanistan on the basis of religion will find a place in India and would become citizen. There are certain norms which will be laid down.
Yeah.
There would be a cutoff date. I'm not talking about the cutoff date as of now, because though the bill was introduced in 2016, it is to be reintroduced. So let us wait for the cutoff date. Now, the question is, people are saying that this is an attack on secularism of the country. How come this is an attack on secularism of the country? What is the basic definition of secularism of the country? The basic definition of secularism of the country is to protect the ones who are persecuted. Ironically, 1971 and after, Hindus faced the biggest genocide in Pakistan. 2 million were killed, many fled. Hindus' percentage dropped from 28% in 1941 to 8%. And I'm going to show you a picture, which would appear gory. In fact, this is a picture which appeared in the newspapers then. This is how the Hindus were killed and butchered. You know, people saw whether you were circumscribed or not. And thereafter, you were killed if you were a Hindu, and you were allowed to live if you were not, if you were circumscribed. This is the way things moved back then, and it has been circumcised. Sorry.
Same thing
Sir,
from the other angle.
You will have your time to speak. As far as Pakistan is concerned, is it not a fact? Sir, there is a way to speak. I mean, we complete and then Bhai Baldev comes in. As far as Pakistan is concerned, you would remember, Mr. Goswami, that the percentage of Hindus in Pakistan was a whooping 28 to 30% when we got independence. It has fallen today to a minuscule, about 1.5% or even lower than that. So is it not our duty, is it not our, I would say, our culture to protect the ones who are persecuted? That is what we are saying. And as far as you saying that tomorrow we will have a Pakistani living besides you, by the way, the Pakistani is already, the Bangladeshi is already living besides you.
So bring some more in.
Millions, 2 crore Bangladeshis are inside India. And ironically, these so-called liberals, they've always spoken for the Bangladeshi refugees, not refugees, are the infiltrators. They've spoken for them. They have stood for Rohingyas. They have stood for Rohingyas.
7,
ironically,
6,
they would not
5,
stand
4,
for them who have been religiously
2,
persecuted.
1. Sambit closed. The Bible Deep begins. Taslim Ravani, welcome. Debate is not open. Bible Deep is doing the first round. And I just want to say this, Bible Deep, before you come in. There are 1.3 billion citizens of India who are born here, who have lived their life here, who do jobs here, who are naturalized here. I just want to tell you, Sambit Patra, with respect to you, I think we have enough people. We are not short of people that you give citizenship out like a badge to anyone who's a Hindu, Sikh, Parsi, Buddhist, Jain and Christian and walking in from Pakistan and Bangladesh. We have enough people here. You want a one-stop method to turn illegal infiltrators into citizens, then have the guts to do it for everyone, including all Muslims. Bible Deep, opening the debate right now. Have the guts or don't have the guts. Don't do a midway house. Don't present to me your little method to make Nagpur happy. Bible Deep. And you're not convinced today. That's why you're quiet. Yeah, Bible.
धर्म के नाम पे और भाषा के नाम पे जो बांट की है वतन की, उससे क्या फल मिला है हम सबके सामने है
जी।
मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि हिंदुस्तान, पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश को मिल बैठना चाहिए और ये अंग्रेजों की हुई बांट को रद्द कर देना चाहिए। ना पानियों की समस्या होगी, ना ये फेक जो सिटीजनशिप के मसले हैं इसकी होगी। पहली बात, ये चिंतन की जरूरत है कि किस कारण, किस मूर्ख का ये अंदाजा था कि धर्म के नाम पे बांट हो सकती है। क्यों? जो भी हो।
2 minutes. Sir, 2 minute rule. Sir, 2 minute rule. Bible Deep will go to walk out, otherwise right again. What's up? 2 minutes.
और दूसरी बात कि आप, जिससे मैं संबित दास से जो मैं सहमति प्रकट करता हूं कि सिर्फ हिंदू, सिख, जैन और बुद्धि क्यों, मुसलमान क्यों नहीं? क्योंकि हर मुसलमान कबूल नहीं है। पाकिस्तान में भी, बांग्लादेश में भी, इराक में जाएं, सऊदी अरेबिया में जाएं, एक अगर सुन्नी जहां है तो शिया के खिलाफ वहां पे अत्याचार है, इस्माइलियों के खिलाफ है। सो परसिक्यूशन, अगर हिंदुस्तान अपनी धाक जमाना चाहता है बड़े राष्ट्रों की कड़ी में, तो उसको ये ह्यूमैनिटेरियन पर्सपेक्टिव से लोगों को जो असाइलम सीख करते हैं, जो शरणागत बनना चाहते हैं हमारे वतन की, उनको कबूल करने का कोई ना कोई इंतजाम करना होगा। सरकार के पास हक है कि वो कौन सी तारीख तय करे, पर धर्म के नाम पे किसी को डिस्क्वालीफाई करना कि आप अगर मुसलमान है ब्लैंकेट, वो उसके साथ मैं सहमत नहीं हूं। आखिरी बात, जो सर्कमसिजन की जो संविधान ने तस्वीर भी दिखाई बड़ी रोचक, वो ये बताना भूल गए कि हमारे वतन में भी देखी गई थी कि सुन्नत किसकी हुई है किसकी नहीं हुई है। तो ये एक तरफा बात करनी भली नहीं है, एक तरफा बात करनी भली नहीं है, एक तरफा बात करनी भली नहीं है। और आखिरी बात जो अर्नब दा ने, संविदा मेरा टाइम है, मैंने ये नहीं किया है, आखिरी बात, एक मिनट तस्लीम भाई, एक मिनट, अर्नब भाई ने जो संविदा, इट्स माय टाइम, एक मिनट अर्ज कर रहा हूं, प्लीज एक मिनट अर्ज कर रहा हूं। आखिरी बात कि अर्नब ने बोला कि अगर संविदा कहीं सिक्योरिटी चेक से जा रहे हैं कि वहां पे कोई पाकिस्तानी उसका सिक्योरिटी चेक करेगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा। कोई अगर फौज की नौकरी करेगा, फौज की नौकरी ज्वाइन करने के समा होता है, अगर कमीशन ऑफिसर बनना आपको 19.5 साल से पहले आपको अप्लाई करना होता है, उसको आप हमारी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस के जो बड़े हैं उनकी जिम्मेवारी पे छोड़िए कि किसको वो अपनी वर्दी, अपनी फीता और अपने तमगे देते हैं। उसके अगर कोई हिंदुस्तानी कोई नौकरी कर रहा है तो मैं विश्वास करूंगा। और इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी हमारे हिंदुस्तानियों ने कितनी हिफाजत किन-किन लोगों की की है।
English.
Few seconds to answer one of your queries and Bhai Baldev's query also. Bhai Baldev, remember, as far as people coming from Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan becoming and coming to top posts in army etc. is concerned, becoming army officers etc. is concerned, let me tell you, leave aside army officers, today we have Bangladeshis even going to parliament. We had cases against them. We had Bangladeshis even going to the Vidhan Sabha, that is the legislative assemblies of various seats. We have cases.
You also bandits and rapists in the parliament.
Did I speak when you were speaking?
Looters in the parliament.
Just a second, sir. Just a second. That's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. And thirdly, Arnab, let me assure the country through your channel, which is seen far and wide, that as far as entering into army etc. is concerned, there is a procedure to it. Let's not oversimplify saying that after 6 months from today, we would be seeing.
You are doing a Muslim ban.
I just
you are replicating Donald Trump.
Okay, thank you. No, 1 minute.
I want to, Arnab, I just want to ask one question.
Have you both finished?
One question to all my brothers on the other side. One question, just one question.
You're on the same side.
Are you equating the Muslims of India with the Muslims of Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh? Why?
I object to that question. How dare you ask that question?
It is not an issue
a Muslim is the one
it is
who
not
is
the
a
issue
student
of
of Hazrat Muhammad.
Why are you talking? No, why do you say that Muslims of Pakistan should be respected in India?
I'm not saying that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Exactly.
I said you cannot have a blanket ban on Muslims.
That's what you have been saying.
How dare you?
Not blanket ban on
Bangladeshi Muslim being concerned.
Muslims from 3 Muslim nations.
Bangladeshi Hindus.
Muslim from 3 Islamic nations. You are wrong. You are not getting the perspective over here. Muslims from 3 Islamic nations, that is Afghanistan.
Today I'll let you come to you, then you come. Neha, please, Taslim.
Our immigration officers will ascertain.
You should not be doing that.
Thank you very much, both of you gentlemen. 1 second. Thank you, Bhai Baldev. 1 second. As we speak about the Citizenship Amendment Bill, we need to understand that illegal infiltrators in this country are a problem. Whether you accept it or not, they are setting up terrorist camps on our border.
Come on.
Today we know the Jamiatul.
Yes,
the Jamiatul.
Your phobia.
The Jamia. 1 minute.
Your conspiracy.
No, you mean to say there are no terrorists from Pakistan? You mean to say Pakistan does not have terror camps?
Are you telling there have been no terrorists in the country?
I mean to say Pakistan is a terror state.
Do you tell
I say Pakistan is a terror state. Pakistan sends, Pakistan exports terrorism.
What are you talking?
Pakistan is one of the biggest terror countries in the world. How dare you stand with Pakistan? How dare you stand with Pakistan? Mr. Rahmani, आपका पाकिस्तान के साथ क्या रिश्ता है? क्या रिश्ता है आपका पाकिस्तान के साथ? मिस्टर रहमानी, आपने अभी कहा कि पाकिस्तान आतंकवाद नहीं करता है। आपका क्या रिश्ता है पाकिस्तानी हिंदू से? क्या रिश्ता है आप बताइए? रहमानी जी का क्या रिश्ता है पाकिस्तान के साथ? अर्नब, you have to क्या रिश्ता है पाकिस्तानी बीट हिंदू? आप क्लीन चिट क्यों दे रहे हैं पाकिस्तान को? अर्नब ने कहा पाकिस्तान में आतंकवादियों के rant है and you objected to it. Why should you be objecting to it? Why should you be objecting to it?
मुझे बात खत्म करने दीजिए।
18 बिलियन।
No, I'll object to all these.
तस्लीम भाई आपसे सवाल है मेरा, एक मिनट शांति से। तस्लीम जी आपको बोला कि अभी आप दूसरों की बात नहीं सुनेंगे तो मैं दूसरों को डिबेट में नहीं ला सकूंगा, 1.5 घंटे हमारे बर्बाद हो जाएंगे, आप रुक जाइए, प्लीज वेट फॉर मी। नाउ माय क्वेश्चन इज, अलाउ मी टू कंप्लीट। I am saying that the Jamiat ul Mujahideen, these are names they don't like to hear, Ajay Alok. Jamiat ul Mujahideen has set up hands along the border and set up hands with the Lashkar-e-Taiba. And these camps are all across the India-Bangladesh border. Okay? When they come in, you say, इनको रेड कार्पेट से वेलकम करो। नाउ माय क्वेश्चन, मैं तस्लीम जी से पूछ रहा, आपसे नहीं पूछ, तो आप
बिल्कुल नहीं,
हरगिज भी नहीं, हरगिज नहीं, तो मेरी बात सुनिए,
हरगिज नहीं,
तो रुक जाइए ना, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, 10 बार बोलेंगे हरगिज नहीं, मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ आपको, अगर हरगिज नहीं तो सुशील पंडित इनको मैं पूछता हूँ, अगर हरगिज नहीं तो मैं इनको पूछता हूँ, जब हम कहते हैं कि एनआरसी अच्छा हो खराब हो जो भी हो, अगर एक भी बांग्लादेशी पकड़ा गया तो पकड़ के लात मारो उसको, बिल्कुल, kick him out of my country brutally. तब ये लोग, then that's point of time these people come out and they say human rights, मानवाधिकार of the refugees. You stand first in line when you do that. I'm asking him. You speak first.
On NRC. After the NRC, when you saw that there are 13 lakh Bangladeshi Hindus who are the illegal migrant to the country.
Good.
That's why you have come out with this bill.
Okay. Can I ask you?
Otherwise, what is the need of this bill at all?
Can I ask you one thing? 1 minute. I turn the argument around and you have to listen to me. When I'm speaking, don't speak over me. When I'm speaking, don't speak over me because I don't want background music. Now listen to me. You therefore said that there are Bangladeshi Hindus which have been found. The way I look at it, Ajay, is that if the NRC has found out that there are Bangladeshi Hindus, this actually proves that NRC was not based on a communal divide. Exactly. It shows the rigor of the implementation of NRC, shows the success of the implementation of NRC. One, now there may be problems. My question is the other one. My question is our culture.
Yes.
I oppose Sambit today because whether it's a Pakistani Hindu or Pakistani Muslim is a Pakistani. 1 minute. Pakistani Sikh or Pakistani Muslim is a Pakistani. My problem is, the problem has always been of changing our demography. You look at parts of Bengal and Assam, culture, language, demography, everything ruined, khatam ho gaya. And I am saying today, those who are changing my country's demography are a problem. You can't bat both ways. I am clear. I am against foreigners. You are for Bangladeshi Muslims and against Bangladeshi Hindus. You are for Bangladeshi Muslims entering India. Are you for Bangladeshi Muslims entering India? Taslim Namani? He should answer that question. When Bangladeshi Muslims enter India, you support them. When Bangladeshi Hindus are being welcomed, then you oppose it. You are a hypocrite. You are a living example. You are a walking, talking hypocrite. You are a communal man. Why do you support Bangladeshi Muslims entering India? Why do you support Bangladesh?
I say refugee is a refugee. We can treat a refugee like a refugee.
When the Rohingyas come, you welcome them. When the Rohingyas come, you welcome them. When the Rohingyas come, you welcome them. Do you support the entry of Rohingyas or not? Do you support or not?
Tell me.
Don't be a hypocrite, bhai.
Cannot be a citizen.
I mean,
are you confusing?
आपकी शिक्षा के लिए कि एक रिफ्यूजी,
मेरी शिक्षा कराने की जरूरत है, I'm quite educated.
पढ़ रही है।
मैं बताऊं आपको,
रिफ्यूजी और सिटीजन में फर्क है।
अच्छा, now tell me what is the Rohingya?
रिफ्यूजी स्टेटस आप किसी को दे रहे हैं, वो अचानक नेचुरलाइज सिटीजन नहीं है, उसके पास वोटिंग राइट नहीं आ जाएगा। रिफ्यूजी जो है पार्लियामेंट में नहीं बैठ जाएगा।
भाई बलदेव, according to you, if thank you, if a person, नहीं, मैं बहुत शिक्षित हूँ, आपको भी सिखा दूंगा, आपको मैं 7 पीढ़ियों तक सिखा दूंगा। मेरी बात सुनिए। Now listen to me. Now my question is that if the person walking across is a Muslim, whether he's a Rohingya or a Bangladeshi, then people like Bhai Baldeep say, great opportunity to change the demography of India, चलो support करते हैं। अरे इसे support करते हैं। Am I right?
भाग गए
लोग
भाई बलदेव, मेरी करें कि रिफ्यूजी स्टेटस इसके पास है, वो पार्लियामेंट में जाके नहीं बैठ जाएगा, वो सिटीजन जाके।
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
रिफ्यूजी जो है वो फौज में भर्ती नहीं होगा। क्या बात कर रहे हैं? ये कह रहा है ना,
अजय आलोक
कह रहा है कि पाकिस्तानी आ जाए।
I'm speaking to you. I'm not speaking to him. Ajay Alok, I'm speaking to you. I'm not speaking to them. Ajay Alok, Bhai Baldeep should be ashamed of himself.
What are you talking?
I'll tell you why. Should I tell you why? Bhai Baldeep should be ashamed of himself? Should I tell you why Bhai Baldeep should be ashamed of himself? Because today there are hundreds of thousands of Sikhs who are being persecuted in Pakistan. We are giving them a chance to come and lead a decent life in this country.
Arnab,
He wants them. He wants them. He wants them to be stuck in Pakistan.
Where was India?
He wants them to be.
Where was India when they were being persecuted?
Shame on you for fighting
आज तक
against your Sikh
हिंदुस्तान ने
brothers.
आवाज उठाई है वहाँ? आज तक हिंदुस्तान की सरकार ने आवाज उठाई है।
आज तक नहीं हुआ वो हम नहीं करेंगे। आज
आपने
तक
कब उठाई है?
परिवार ने नहीं किया तो क्या
अभी बच्ची उठा के ले गए थे ननकाना साहब के ग्रंथी की।
जो गांधी परिवार ने नहीं किया,
नरेंद्र मोदी ने आवाज उठाई थी।
बताइए,
अमित शाह ने आवाज उठाई थी।
याद करिए,
आपके पास
एक सरदार एमएलए, एक सरदार
अफगानिस्तान में बामियान स्टैचू
से लेके रावलपिंडी पाकिस्तान में हजारों पर आतंक है, मगर भाई बल्देव उनके लिए नहीं सोचेंगे।
शादी के लिए लड़के बना हैं। आप कहाँ पे
दिए जा रहे हैं तो वो बड़ी अच्छी बात है।
अरे छोड़िए,
मंदिर पाकिस्तान में तोड़ दिया जाए तो बड़ी अच्छी बात है, कोई बात नहीं, ये उनका मामला है, हम क्यों बोले? ये बिल के एक मिनट सुनिए जी, एक मिनट, चोपड़ा साहब, एक
पे अटैक हुआ है,
आप इधर उधर की बातें करते हो।
पहले बाबरी मस्जिद टूटी थी,
ये मस्जिद तोड़ी, इसके बाद वहां पे ये हुआ,
दिसंबर है,
पाकिस्तान बनने के बाद ये काम हो रहा है। इस बिल की मेन चीज ये है, जो हमारे हिंदू भाई हैं, सिख भाई हैं, हमारे जो भी बौद्ध भाई हैं, जैन भाई हैं, उनको अगर हम नहीं लेंगे तो क्या चांद पे भेजेंगे उनको? और दूसरी बात, तीनों कंट्री पब्लिक है, धार्मिक उत्पीड़न मुसलमानों का मुसलमानों के देश में क्यों होगा? मुसलमानों का धार्मिक उत्पीड़न हुआ है। अरे हमारा तो एक्सेप्टेंस का कल्चर है, उसको भी आप डिफाई करते हो। एक्सेप्टेंस का कल्चर को भी आप डिफाई कर रहे हैं।
अब मेरी बात सुन लीजिए,
सब लोगों ने बोल लिया। आप बस एक बात
बोल ले, उसके बाद
एक बात बस कह रहा हूं कि पाकिस्तान,
आई एम टेलिंग यू, यू आर लूजिंग द डिबेट।
अफगानिस्तान या बांग्लादेश में मुसलमानों का उत्पीड़न होता है, हाँ या ना बोलिए?
सर चाइना में नहीं हो रहा है,
तब भी जिस मुसलमान ने
चाइना में नहीं हो रहा है,
सिटीजनशिप मांगी हमने दिया है।
म्यांमार में नहीं हो रहा है,
स्वामी को नहीं दी मिली सिटीजनशिप।
भूटान में नहीं हो रहा है।
एक मिनट, तो भूटान में जो भी हो रहा है, हमारे यहाँ रेफ्यूजी बन के आ रहे हैं, तो क्या
आपको बात ये करनी, सुनिए,
स्पीक इन इंग्लिश प्लीज।
वी आर ऑल हियर,
रोहिंग्या हिंदू,
डॉक्टर साहब सुन लीजिए।
Before the debate,
Dr. Saab, ek minute.
Sir, before the debate moves ahead, I have a strong objection to make to the statement of Mr. Sunit Chopra, who said that in Pakistan they demolished the Hindu temples and gurdwaras only after India, only after Babri Masjid demolition. I object. You should apologize. Apologize. Unconditional apology. माफी मांगिए, माफी मांगिए, आप माफी मांगिए, नहीं चलेगा, माफी मांगिए, आप माफी मांगिए, आपने ये कैसे कह दिया? आप माफी मांगिए, आप दोनों माफी मांगिए। ये इन्होंने कैसे कहा कि पाकिस्तान में मंदिर तभी तोड़ा जब बाबरी मस्जिद तोड़ा, पाकिस्तान में आपको शूट कर रहा है मंदिर मस्जिद जब बाबरी मस्जिद तोड़ा।
I tell you one thing, I tell you one thing, I must
सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, माफी मांगिए।
Just a minute, I want to ask him, everybody, I ask you, Mr. Chopra, I am speaking to you, everybody quiet, can I speak to him? I want to speak to you, I want to ask you,
आपका घर पाकिस्तान में कहाँ है? पाकिस्तान में घर कहाँ है आपका? कहाँ पे है?
मैं तो लाहौर में पैदा हुआ, मैं तो लाहौर में पैदा हुआ,
लाहौर में। अच्छा,
हाँ,
कभी लाहौरी चाचा, लाहौरी मियाँ है,
कहाँ पैदा हुआ?
मदन मोहन अडवाणी ऐसा बोलते नहीं है। नहीं, अब तो आज से सुनीत चोपड़ा जी का नाम लाहौरी मियाँ है। आप लाहौरी मियाँ, मैं आज से सुनीत चोपड़ा जी को लाहौरी मियाँ बोलने वाला हूँ। ये पाकिस्तान के प्रवक्ता हैं, ये लाहौरी मियाँ है। लाहौरी मियाँ, आपको माफी मांगनी चाहिए। लाहौरी मियाँ,
मेरा देश है,
लाहौरी मियाँ माफी मांगिए।
आप कौन होते हैं मुझे इंडियन सिटीजनशिप देने वाले?
तो बहुत मुबारक।
आप पाकिस्तान के प्रवक्ता बन के बैठे स्तर की चिंता करते हैं।
मस्जिद के बाद क्या हुआ मैं बताता हूँ आपको।
तो बाबरी मस्जिद के बाद पाकिस्तान खराब हो गया। यू आर सपोर्टिंग पाकिस्तान।
आज तक मंदिर गुरुद्वारे हैं पाकिस्तान में ऑक्यूपाइड है।
अर्नब, आई वांट टू नो, यू शुड चेक द passports and confirm whether the Indians are debating with or Pakistanis. No. How can they say that Pakistan was a good country before?
I'll tell you.
How is it possible? How can they say so? How can they say that Bamiyan Buddha was demolished? Retaliation to Babri Masjid. How can they say that?
गुरुद्वारे पाकिस्तान
How can they justify that?
Occupied है।
No, I'm not going to take this.
बाबरी के बाद
I'm not going to take this.
Stop for a while.
You have to apologize.
Thank you, Sambit. Thank you. I just want to say one thing. I just want to tell you one thing. It will.
The temples were destroyed after Babri, yes, because they were occupied before. Nobody destroyed temples.
Look at them.
जाके देखिए मंदिरों में
we don't need Pakistanis.
कई घर हैं उसमें,
ये तो
गुरुद्वारों में
तो
घर है।
पहले से पारित हो चुका है, पहले से ही पाकिस्तान को सिटीजनशिप दिया हुआ है।
लिफाफेबाजी करते हो दूर।
ये सीएबी पहले से पारित है। देखो 3 पाकिस्तानियों को हमने ऑलरेडी सिटीजनशिप दिया हुआ है पहले से ही। Look at these people saying that.
What are these people?
Look at these people saying that because of India, Pakistan
की इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है और चिल्लाए जा रहे हो।
Look at the double hypocrisy. आप बोल रहे हैं बाबरी मस्जिद के कारण पाकिस्तान में मंदिर गिराए गए और अब they need to apologize.
You need to apologize. You need
How
to.
dare you say that? You are saying that
The Supreme Court, Ayodhya verdict. You need to apologize for not capturing and bringing them to the law who destroyed Babri Masjid.
astonishing.
You need to.
Okay, let's go back to the subject. Ansar Raza, let's go back to the subject. Ajay Lok, please, yaar. Can I get 30 seconds of mourn from you?
यहाँ बात हो रही है सिटीजन अमेंडमेंट है बिल की, उसमें आप पाकिस्तान ले आ रहे हो।
You come back to the subject. Thank you, Ansar Raza. My question to you is, Taslim Ramani, anchor करना है आपको. You want to anchor the program? Taslim Ramani, will you listen to me, please, 1 second? Now, give me 30 seconds. I said, give me 30 seconds. Calm down. I give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You give me 30 seconds. Tomorrow the Parliament is introducing. Tomorrow Parliament is introducing the Citizenship Amendment Bill, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very serious
और ये कल फाड़ा जाएगा पार्लियामेंट में ये बिल, आप देखिएगा।
बोलेंगे डराने वाली
What do you mean?
Parliamentarian will sort it out tomorrow. On 9th of December, the member of Parliament will sort out this bill.
Can I ask you? Can I request? I can't anchor like this. You don't have
डरा
time.
दिया, जीएसटी डरा दिया, एनआरसी, किसको डराओगे यार?
डरते क्यों हैं?
अरे भाई साहब पूरा देश डरा है।
मैं आपको बताऊं, अर्नब, तस्लीमा नसरीन, अर्नब तस्लीमा नसरीन,
आप नहीं डरे क्या? आप नोटबंदी से नहीं डरे? आपको डर नहीं लग रहा कि 2000 में नोट बंद हो जाएगा?
टॉकिंग अबाउट
आपको डर नहीं लग रहा कि 2000 में नोट बंद हो जाएगा? क्या बहस करते हैं आप?
माय फैमिली केम इन द
5 काम बताइए 5.5 साल में जो देश को खुश करने के लिए किए गए हों
फ्रॉम बांग्लादेश।
चारों लोग बता दीजिए।
माय फैमिली केम इन
पाकिस्तान जो देश को खुश करने के लिए, और मैं 10 काम बताता हूं डराने वाले।
अरे वो छोड़िए, आप बात करेंगे।
बताता हूं डराने वाले। आप बताइए।
जो डरपोक है वो डरते हैं, हम डरते नहीं है।
नोटबंदी
मैं टैक्स देता हूं, मेरे को डर नहीं लगता।
डरा दिया।
आप डरते क्यों हैं?
भले हमारा कैसा मर जाए,
आपके पास क्या डरते क्यों
लेकिन
हैं?
विधवा होनी चाहिए स्वतंत्र।
आप डर क्यों
हो रहा है यहाँ?
कौन है आपकी खसम और कौन है आपका स्वतंत्र?
यस,
कौन है?
यही तो
आज पता लगाएंगे। आपका खसम कहीं पाकिस्तान तो नहीं है? कौन है? नहीं, हाँ आप बताइए कौन आपका खसम और कौन आपकी
खसम आपका है।
और नब ये खसम भी मैं जानूंगा और इनकी सौतन भी मैं जानता रहूंगा। कौन है? कौन है इनका सौतन और कौन है इनका खसम? इन्होंने कहा कि नहीं कौन है?
Okay.
हिंदुस्तान, तो फिर हम हिंदुस्तानी हैं।
कौन मार रहा है?
पाकिस्तान
वही बोल रहे थे।
Control.
आप मुसलमानों को डराने की बात कर रहे हो यार?
आप डरे हुए हैं?
I want to.
ऐसे मोदी योगी बहुत आए चले गए, ऐसे अमित शाह बहुत आए चले गए। भारत का मुसलमान, हिंदू किसी से नहीं डरता।
आपको
बोल रहे थे मैं डरता हूँ, डरा दिया।
अच्छा, आई एम नॉट डिस्कसिंग नोटबंदी। आंसर राजा भी क्वेश्चन। आंसर राजा, यू स्पीक ऑन द सब्जेक्ट।
कहाँ है?
आप मार्केट में
डरे हुए का हाल ऐसा है तो निडर क्या होगा बताओ?
जीएसटी में क्या हुआ? एनआरसी
You want to discuss GST? You want to discuss GST? Don't respond. Thank you, Ansar Raza. Nice.
ईश्वर की
Ansar, I want to anchor the program.
हिंदू मुस्लिम से हिंदू।
Thank you. Now viewers, आप you are not on air. Thank you very much. आपको टीवी पे नहीं है, आप टीवी पे नहीं है। मैं एंकर कर रहा हूँ प्रोग्राम। अंसार राजा, भाई राजीव 2 मिनट में आपके पास आ रहा हूँ। 1 मिनट प्लीज। First, let us remember, we are here to discuss the Citizenship Amendment Bill. We are here to discuss the Citizenship Amendment Bill.
हम भी निकालिए।
हम भी निकालेंगे।
हाँ, ये हुआ।
लेकिन जो मजलूम है,
बाप का है,
जो मजलूम
अकेले आपके
है,
बाप का नहीं है।
जगह देनी पड़ेगी आपको।
क्या?
जो मजलूम है उन्हें जगह देनी पड़ेगी।
ये बात
मिलती आई है।
जो जगह जो मजलूम है, चाहे हिंदू हो चाहे मुसलमान हो चाहे सिख हो,
मजलूमों को हिंदुस्तान
लेकिन
में
अमित
हमेशा
शाह
जगह
ने
मिलती आई
मुसलमानों
है।
को छोड़ के सारी कास्टों का नाम क्यों लिया?
लेकिन आपका कानून जो है, एक मिनट, आपका एक मिनट आप लोग
अरे कर रहे, दैट इज रियलिटी। छोड़ दीजिए वो बात। नहीं, आप हिंदुस्तानी है, हम उनके बात करते हैं जो हिंदुस्तानी नहीं है। वहां से जो परसिक्यूटेड है, वहां से जो परसिक्यूटेड है उसकी बात कर रहे, आपकी बात नहीं कर रहे।
को देश से बाहर निकालो।
बांग्लादेश में आप मुझसे सुनिए, बांग्लादेश में क्या होता है,
जो
मुझसे सुनिए।
जो मजलूम है उन्हें जगह देनी पड़ेगी।
तो आप मानते हैं कि
सबके लिए बना था, सबके लिए बना था, ये सबके लिए।
एक मिनट
चाइना में मजलूम है,
एक मिनट,
नॉट फॉर ऑल।
म्यांमार में है कि नहीं, बर्मा में है कि
अगर
नहीं?
आपके हिसाब से चले तो हामिद अंसारी कहते हैं कि इस
आपको
देश
मेरी
में
जरूरत
मुसलमान
है,
सुरक्षित
आपको
नहीं
मेरी
है,
जरूरत है।
तो इनको कौन देगा संरक्षण?
Do you need me on the
पाकिस्तान
debate?
को बोलो।
You want me on the debate? You want me on the debate? Do you want me on the debate? Wait a minute. Now my question is,
क्या कर रहे हैं?
हामिद अंसारी कहते हैं तो मुंह में दही जम जाता
my
है।
question is,
इसी चैनल पे बैठ के हामिद अंसारी को एक्सपोज मैंने किया है, मैंने किया है।
Quiet, Ansar Raza. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ansar Raza. Now here's my point here. You see, we are discussing the, make him quiet. Citizenship, Sunit Chopra, we are discussing the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Allow me to anchor this. And Sunit Chopra, why are you speaking over me? Don't you hear my voice? I'm sitting 5 feet away from you. Thank you very much. My question is, there is a constitution, and according to the constitution, there is Article 14. And listen to me, please. What does Article 14 say, Sanjeev? It says there has to be equal protection. Equal protection of the laws within the territory of India, which means Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, whatever you are, there has to be equal protection to you. My problem with this is the moment you start treating certain infiltrators as special, wait a minute, the moment you do that, the moment you differentiate among infiltrators, you are in a way differentiating among citizens of India, so existing citizens of India, which other words you are saying, allow me to complete, see, it was a choice we made when we went through the partition that we will be secular and Pakistan will be an Islamic state. It's a choice we made. We could have chosen then to be a Hindu country and they be a Muslim country, but since we chose to be secular, should we turn ourselves into a pro-Hindu country? Now what's happening is, wait a minute, the moment you say that people from all religions except Muslims are welcome, then I would say, you decide. Are you saying that we are a country for everybody except Muslims? No. And you do realize that essentially what you're trying to do is give an entry to Hindus, right? And hence change the demography of our country even by a wee bit to make it the demography a little bit more tilting towards Hindus and little bit tilting against the overall demography of this country against Muslims. The constitution, that's a very reasonable debate, never created a religious barrier to citizenship. Now I'm on a philosophical point. Allow me to complete the point. Sir, since you don't let me speak again, I have to complete my point. So you know, sir.
I just want to make an addition.
The problem is, Ajay Alok, you wanted to be an anchor, you could not be, so you're taking revenge on my problem.
Fine, you can say, but when you speak of constitution, let me tell you.
I believe in the constitution.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Did our constitution had the word secular right from the beginning?
Okay, now let me ask you a question.
When this word was introduced and why it was introduced?
So Ajay, no, see, the question.
When it was introduced and why it was introduced? What would this is again a debate?
Let Sanjeev come in, sir. Bye. It's not fair. He's not spoken. Thank you very much. I want Sanjeev to come in for parity. Please wait. No, you will ask the
question. Especially during when all the opposition was in jail.
Maybe you can delve on this. What is the idea? What do we call as illegal migrant? What is illegal? When a poor villager crosses over, when we have a porous border, when we have no formal entry points. Ill-informed.
Who says we have no formal entry point?
No idea.
Who says we don't have formal entry point? You're lying. You're a liar. You're a liar to say there are no formal. Go to Wagah and Hussainiwala. Stop taking a pro-Pakistani position.
Illegal immigrants likha hai. How do you define illegal immigrants?
That does not mean we don't have formal entry points. We'll say whatever we want. Who says we have a porous border? In your mind, you want a porous border. You want a porous border. You want thousands of BSF people have been martyred defending our borders, and you come on television and say we have a porous border? What is your intention, Baibaldeep? What is your intention, Baibaldeep? What do you want? Reveal your intention.
You have to define who's an illegal immigrant.
Baibaldeep, I'll define that. In fact, Amit Shah ji, the Home Minister...
Calm down.
The other aspect is...
Baibaldeep, I heard you. Please hear me out also. Baibaldeep, in fact, the Home Minister has defined, he has tried to make a distinction between the illegal immigrants and the refugees. Remember, the illegal immigrants are one, whatever religion they may be of, they come to this country for their livelihood, for some other activities, not for persecution. While we have refugees who can come to India for two reasons, either religious persecution or political persecution. You are talking about Sri Lanka. Remember, though we have 1 lakh Sri Lanka Tamilians staying in India, but they have not been granted citizenship.
Correct.
They are Hindus, but they have not been granted citizenship. And they will, this is a very important point. This is a very
now you people must go. How do I talk to 4 of you?
It should be heard.
That is Taslim Ramani.
Remember, we have more than 1 lakh Tamilians
and they were Muslims
from Sri Lanka who have, this point needs to go to people. In fact, 1 lakh Tamilians
Bangladesh
have come
war,
to India
Biharis came
because
to
they were
India.
politically
They were
persecuted,
Muslims.
not religiously persecuted. That is why they were not granted citizenship, and they will not be given citizenship. That is the difference between religious persecution and political persecution. This we have to remember.
May I come in now, please? I welcome into the debate 2 gentlemen who've been speaking less, and their names are Sanjeev Srivastava.
घुसपैठिए और शरणार्थी अलग होते हैं.
Sanjeev Srivastava and Pathikrit Pai.
आपके प्यारे प्यारे रोहिंग्यान है ना, प्यारे प्यारे रोहिंग्यान, आपके प्यारे प्यारे, मैं इनके प्यारे प्यारे रोहिंग्यान के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ. प्यारे प्यारे रोहिंग्यान इनके, देखिए इनके जेब में उनके लिए रेड कारपेट.
बताइए ना, रिफ्यूजी और इलीगल माइग्रेंट का डिफरेंशिएशन क्या है? हाउ डू यू डिफरेंशिएट?
Oh my God!
Oh,
Rohingya are people of self-respect, and Hindus are people who have no respect, who have no respect at all. Look at
whether you like it or not.
why are you mocking? Which school are you at?
Stop mocking human beings.
लाहौरी मियां कहाँ से
them, but in a civilized
लाहौरी मियां क्या बोल रहे हैं? बोल रहे हैं कि रोहिंग्यान
लाहौरी मियां
चर्च लोग हैं.
आप एक काम करिए,
इनको लाहौरी मियां बहुत बोलते हैं.
हाँ, आप एक रोहिंग्यान आइलैंड खरीदिए. आप CPIM को बोलिए पैसा लगा के वहाँ खरीदे आइलैंड.
Whether you like it or not.
बाप,
Do not insult a race. You talk about them.
You are talking like it is
Rohingyas are the most persecuted minority.
No, I said Rohingyans. I want to talk about Rohingyans. You said right now that Rohingyans are people of great culture. Rohingyans are people of great ethnicity. Rohingyans are great. I say, as far as Rohingyans are concerned, look, 16,000. I am giving you the figures on the floor of Parliament.
Not mock them. Speak about them. Speak in a civil manner.
Okay,
But we have
when I request you to stop. Thank you very much. First of all, people on this side, you decide which of you is speaking. Taslim Ramani, wait. Taslim Ramani, wait. Half my time goes into ask you to wait. Sambit, wait. Pathikrit is debating. Be quiet. Don't have a parallel conversation.
A lot of people here.
Sanjeev,
a lot of
everybody else out.
today.
My question is, Pathikrit, please wait for the question. Pathikrit and Sambit will debate both sides. Look at each other, members, and one of you from any one side speaks. Now Sanjeev and Pathikrit will debate. My question is, this is my constitution. My constitution says that while Sonia Gandhi was Italian, once Sonia Gandhi was Italian, Sonia Gandhi is Italian. She was born in Italy, she has Italian parents, her culture, her language, her beliefs, her faith, everything is Italian. But at some point in her life, she said, I'm taking Indian citizenship. Now, even though her mindset, I believe, is Italian even today, technically she's a citizen of India.
Quite.
Now the question goes here. So anyone born in the territory of India, parent born in the territory of India, both don't apply for Sonia Gandhi, of course, but still, those who has been ordinarily resident in this country for not less than 5 years before the constitution was created will be considered citizens. Question is, anywhere in this, when we commenced as a country, was there a religious segregation? Simple question. We chose not to do it because allow me Sanjeev, when the constitution is clear on the fact that those who went, were across the border, when they come in here, when they become citizens, they remain citizenship. The citizenship bill directly changes that. Now, one more point I want to make to you. Pathikrit, think about it. When all laws needed to meet a basic criteria set up by the Supreme Court of India. See, BJP can't come and change this. In a case where it says where a policy meets out special treatment, it must ensure that the classification is rational and based on intelligible differentia. This is a point. That when the Supreme Court says, if you change the policy of special treatment for Sanjeev Srivastava or Pathikrit, you must give me classification which is rational based on intelligible differentia, which means there should be a rational basis to leave out certain groups. My question is, when there is no room, now think technically, how is this criteria of the Supreme Court met? And they can go to the Supreme Court tomorrow and challenge it. Yes. Tomorrow, when, for example, persecuted communities are the Ahmadiyas of Pakistan. The Hazaras, they face violent repression in Afghanistan, Hazaras and Ahmadiyas of Pakistan. Supreme Court can come out and tell you that, see, yes. Supreme Court, and one more point, he has a problem of secularism. Question is, Our constitution starts with a preamble, whether he like it or not, it was there earlier, it has secular in it. Secularism cannot be sacrificed at the altar of the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Please remember, and one more point. Why is it that the bill is not applicable to tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura? One, why should certain regions of India be made exempt while the rest of India faces infringement by illegal immigrants of certain religions? Yes. Then if I stay in Mumbai, I will say, oh, why is it that the way I am treated in Mumbai is different from the way somebody is treated in Guwahati? Now, who all will you christen as citizens? Very serious issues I am raising out. Right. Will Muslims who convert to Islam from Islam to any of these 6 religions and then seek to enter India be eligible for citizenship? Everybody is not born a Hindu, and Hinduism as a religion welcomes anyone from anywhere. Agar koi, no, you don't understand this. You're not forcible conversion, but you won't stop someone. Pathikrit, think about it. Who will you call a citizen?
No,
rational discussion.
I'll give you an example. From the 1950s onwards, hear it from the horse's mouth. My ancestors in 1950s in Bangladesh, East Pakistan, faced the same persecution which the Kashmiri Pandits faced in 1989. We were given 3 choices: either convert, live, or die. We refused to convert. We came to India. Secondly, we were still lucky. You know what happened with the the Dalit Hindus who started coming from 1960s onwards? They were not allowed to stay in West Bengal. They were kicked out. They were sent to Dandagaranya region, 40,000 of them. In 1970s, when they came back to West Bengal, today the communists are saying that we all want sympathy for the, these infiltrators. You know what was done to them? They went to a place called Marijhapi in Sundarban. They were massacred. There were thousands of Dalit Hindus massacred by the communists, and their bodies were done. So they had 2 options: either go back to Bangladesh and get killed, or get killed within West Bengal. And that's the reason these people needed. I'm not talking to you. There are enough documents to prove how these people killed the infiltrators. We were refugees. Yes, and there are enough documents. Arnab, I would request someday there should be a debate on what happened in Marijhapi. There are people like us, and because a lot of people who stayed back in East Pakistan thought that this partition was temporary. By 1950s, they realized it is not. Anywhere they would have gone, they would have got persecuted. We refused to convert, and we had paid a price. We had to come back. We worked, my ancestors worked as daily wage earners.
Can I ask you one question? Suppose today, somebody is a successful businessman in Karachi. I'm just asking you. And there are many successful businessmen in Karachi who are Hindus. But they say that the market in Pakistan is small. If we do the same business in Ghaziabad, we'll have a bigger market. So
is it persecution?
I'm asking you, allow me to complete. So my question is, will those who are not actually being persecuted, listen, but simply want to come in to benefit in a flourishing, growing Indian economy, be made citizens?
Not at all.
Because they belong.
There has to be justification.
How do you decide?
There has to be justification.
He'll say I'm a Hindu.
There are enough documents.
There are agencies. That's enough justification.
There are agencies.
He'll say I'm a Hindu.
No, there are agencies whose job is to do that.
He will say I'm a Hindu.
Even if somebody
comes, he will say I'm a Hindu. Who will decide that?
I'll tell you.
Who will decide that?
I'll tell you.
No answer from you.
Arnab, we are oversimplifying the...
I am not oversimplifying. I am saying who all will you make citizens of India?
I answer Arnab.
I think we should get Sanjeev.
Okay.
Sanjeev wants to debate. He's been sitting patiently for 40 minutes.
Fine.
40 minutes.
Oversimplifying the issue. Remember, when the bill would be presented, which would be on Monday, tomorrow, there would be cut-off dates, sir. Is it not that in the future, someone sees a good market in India and then they would come to India and say that, well, I'll be citizen of India and I'll practice in Ghaziabad? That is not possible because we'll have cut-off date. Remember, the last time the bill was presented in 2016.
So are you going
the
to...
cut-off date was 31st December 2014.
Submit my question to you. Submit my question. Wait a minute.
There would be a number of years.
Can I ask a follow-up and then get Sanjeev in 1 minute?
6 years in India.
Samit, thank you. When I ask you to stop, you must stop. My question to you is, who is a citizen of India today? Okay? Are the 3.3 million Pakistani Hindus Indian citizens? Or the 1.3 billion Indian citizens? You have confused the whole situation. There are 20 lakh. There are 20 lakh. Sir, I ask you, sir. You must let me complete, sir. This country, wait a minute. I'll tell you what happens. Today, 4 days back, a student of Cotton University in Guwahati called me. And he said, sir, we are all there protesting. We are on the streets. Nobody is listening to us. And I asked him, what is the problem? They said that we genuinely are concerned. And when I asked people in Assam, I told them, what are you concerned about? They said, see, and I'll tell you, Sanjeev, today Guwahati, Dibrugarh, flourishing cities, lot of Indian citizens, growing nodes of transport and communications and economy in Northeast India. You know, the concern in Assam today is there are 20 lakh Bangladeshi Hindus. 20 lakh Bangladeshi Hindus. Badi baat hai. I don't have a problem with them. But I am saying today, 20 lakh Bangladeshi Hindus, they are not paying taxes. There are 3.12 crore tax-paying Assamese people in no, it's not extreme. 3.12 crore tax-paying honest Assamese citizens of India. You will say to them, just allow 2 million Bangladeshi Hindus in, and then you say to an Indian citizen, to an Indian, allow me to complete. You say to an Indian citizen, in Assam is there no unemployment? An Assamese youth, 20-year-old, looking for a job. Wait a minute, okay? Comes out of college, looks for a job. He will start competing with a Bangladeshi Hindu because 2 million Bangladeshi Hindus will come to Assam first. Before going anywhere else, they'll either go to Bengal or Assam. I am asking you, who gave you the right to make this country a dharamshala, sir? Is देश को आपने 20 लाख बांग्लादेशी हिंदुओं के लिए धर्मशाला बना दिया? I don't understand this. आपने बनाया. आपने बनाया. आपने बनाया.
Arnab, may I ask a small question?
अरे बोलने तो दो इनको.
I have not spoken in the entire program. May I ask you a small question? Do you remember Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi? Do you remember Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi, the leader of Assam during freedom movement? Do you remember? Bhai Baldev, I want to, because he's taken a position. He's taken a position at the beginning of the program. I want to ask him a question. Bhai Baldev, I want to ask him a question at the beginning of the program. He took a position about this citizenship bill.
Listen to me.
This citizenship bill.
Bhai Baldev, let him come. He's coming for first time. Bhai Baldev is coming. We must hear each other. We must hear each other. We must hear and respond. Bhai Baldev, the best way to debate, hear and respond.
First time in the program.
Go on.
Please give me some space. There was a gentleman called Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi. He was leader of Assam. Sylhet was part of Assam. And the partition was happening. He refused to take Sylhet. Assam was coming entirely to India. Why did he refuse to take Sylhet? Why was Sylhet the only district of Assam where referendum was taken place? Because Sylhet was a Bengali-dominated district. You let go an entire territory.
But it's gone. It's not going to come back to you. Wait a minute. Wait. No. I have a counter. I need to get him in. Please, it's not fair on him. It's not fair on him. Please wait. Thank you.
You decided to shrink Assam. Just a sec. I'll tell you, Bhai Baldev.
He has to come in.
There is a mindset here.
Well, he has to come in. He has to come in. I want him to come in.
You decided to.
He needs to speak. Sir, don't do.
Shrink Assam. Because you did not want a large chunk of Bengalis to be part of Assam.
I was simple.
The problem today is there is a competing mindset. You are playing regional chauvinism vis-a-vis persecuted Hindus of Assam and Bangladesh. Persecuted Hindus of Pakistan and Bangladesh are being denied a humanitarian gesture because you do not want Assam to be home to Bengali Hindus. That is the problem. You know, in Pakistan, the population of Hindus...
I have a simple question. No, not more than 10 seconds.
More than 20%.
Thank you. Now, please come into the debate and everybody stop. Only to me, please, directors, ignore everybody else. Listen to me, Sanjeev. Sambit, no. My question, no. I refuse. No, I'm questioning it. Viewers, I want to tell you one. Viewers, I want to talk to you. 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 I'm talking to you. Bible, be quiet. I'm asking you all one question. Gentlemen, look at me. Look at me. Get the camera here. Look at me, gentlemen. Look at me, gentlemen. Gentlemen, look at me. Okay. Taslim by everyone. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Look at me here. Thank you very much. Now I want to ask you one thing. Now please listen to me. No. I'll ask you the most important question जिनसे जो समझ में आएगी. 26/11 आपको याद है. 26/11 में मैं सवाल ये पूछ रहा हूँ इनसे. बहुत सिंपल सवाल है. संजीव श्रीवास्तव इस पे डिबेट पे है. Do you know what ID cards were used by the Pakistani terrorists? Allow me to complete. Do you know what ID cards were used by the Pakistani terrorists during the 26/11 attacks? They created documents, and do you know what the name for Kasab was in those documents? Unka naam tha Sameer Chaudhary. His name, Kasab, was given the name in the ID card of Sameer Chaudhary. Deliberately a Hindu name, right? And Ismail Dara was another terrorist. Lashkar-e-Toiba ने उसके लिए पूरा documentation, perfect counterfeit card बनाया था. उसमें नाम था संजीव श्रीवास्तव. What was the name given to him? Sanjeev Srivastava, you know what the name was given to him? The name was Naresh Verma. Naresh Verma. So my question is, allow me to complete. My question is that when you make a religion-specific citizenship law, how do you know that the same people who make fake currency and fake passports will not get fake religious identification for their terrorists and use this to enter? Sanjeev Srivastava on the debate. Come in, please. Thank you. Sanjeev.
Sir, my
Sanjeev is, your name is not
okay,
Sanjeev. Thank you. Bye, Baldev. Sanjeev is on the debate. Sanjeev.
My issue is there are 3 quick points I'll make. One,
make it fast. Come on.
Make it very fast.
And loud.
See, first thing is that while it may sound politically incorrect, but there has to be some kind of a rationale or some kind of precedence given to Hindus, because after all, India and Nepal are perhaps the only 2 Hindu countries that way. But
Nepal is no longer
where there is a large section of population is Hindu. Just number 2, I don't think Rohingyas, etc. should be welcome in India, because we are not so large, prosperous and well-to-do a country so as to we can have refugees. But the biggest point is that in a country where Arnab dwelt at such length, where we have a clear-cut constitutional norms, why does this government keep on doing things which would make Indian Muslims feel isolated?
Why should Indian Muslims
of course, why not? When a particular religious community is always deleted, is always kept out.
Why should Indian Muslims feel persecuted?
Sir, let him complete it. Bhai Baldev, don't make me do this. Everyone, Bhai Baldev, please don't make me do this. He's speaking for the first time. Don't do this, please. Thank you.
It is against the spirit of our
Sanjeev, you are a senior person, so any statement coming from you. Just a second, sir. Let me really take this down. Sanjeev, you said that this would in fact go down not very well with the Indian Muslims. Why? What do Indian Muslims?
How will I feel? If I am a Muslim, I'll feel very insecure. If all religions are mentioned, other than mine, I'll feel a second-class citizen in this country.
What is the commonality between Indian Muslims and Pakistani Muslims?
But what is the commonality between an Indian Jain and a Pakistani Jain? What is the commonality between an Indian Parsi and a Pakistani Parsi? A Parsi can still go to Zoroaster, Iran.
I'm talking to Sanjeev. Just a second.
I think it is a question, Sambit, of management.
I think it's very rude. I think it's very rude of you when Sanjeev is laboring to make a point to deliberately try and stop him from speaking. Please stop.
The government, if its intentions are clear, if they are really they want to do what they want to do and it's want to be just and fair, then they should really make the optics better than what they are doing. Yes, absolutely. It reeks of being an anti-Muslim legislation.
The government on constitution, give me a few seconds then.
I want to ask you a question. Sambit, you stop making speeches. My question to you is, Indian intelligence agencies have done a full study on this. Indian intelligence agencies. Indian intelligence agencies.
So what if it's a
Indian.
So what?
I am not saying it's a large sections of population is Hindu.
Single out Hindus from Nepal. मैंने सजेशन दिया है कि नेचुरल इंडियन बॉर्न सिटीजन को प्रधानमंत्री, राष्ट्रपति और उपराष्ट्रपति बनने का हक होना चाहिए. आप उसका जवाब नहीं दे रहे हैं. सजेशन
तो शुरू से ही बोल रहे हैं कि सोनिया गांधी नहीं बनना है. कब बना कि कब हमने
Nobody who is born in the country should be the president of the country, vice president of the prime minister. Why is this not part of the amendment?
होगा, किसने बोला नहीं है करके?
कहाँ है?
Let us wait. Have you seen the copy?
मैंने देखा है, दिखाइए मुझे.
नहीं, दिखाएंगे ना, मंडे को आने दीजिए ना.
मंडे को आएगा.
तो मैं पहले से कहना चाहिए
ना कि मेरा सजेशन ले रहे हो तो बता देना ना.
सजेशन लेके बता दूंगा, आ जाएगा, चिंता मत करिए. आप क्या बात हुई? माय गॉड, आप समझिए क्या बोल रहे हैं?
इंपॉर्टेंट है बात.
वही बोल रहे थे. संजीव
जो वतन में जन्मा नहीं है वो राष्ट्रपति
टीम मेंबर. can I please answer Sanjeev? Sir, he's your team member, sir. Can I answer to Sanjeev?
I'd like answer. Sambit, stop. Because I need to, you will not have a parallel conversation. Today, Pakistan is supporting Khalistan.
They've always done.
And Hafiz Saeed's Jamaat, Lashkar-e-Toiba is training radicalized Sikhs. My question, Ajay Alok, my question is, I mentioned Khalistan. Why is he responding?
Because he says
I mentioned Khalistan. Why is he responding when I'm saying Khalistan?
Because he's giving out a clean
He's not a Khalistani.
No,
I didn't call him a Khalistani.
He always has a clean chit in his pocket for Pakistan.
My question is, Ajay Alok, my question is to you. When Indian intelligence agencies are uncovering how Pakistan is supporting Khalistani forces, and Hafiz Saeed's Jamaatul Dawa and Lashkar-e-Toiba is training them, how can those entering India not be considered a threat simply because they don't belong to a particular religion? I am saying, how do you know that radicalized Sikhs will not penetrate India using the SCAB?
That's what is there in the bill. When it will be tabled in the parliament, you'll all see. What is the deadline? What are the locks? And what
how do you know? No, in 2017, Ajay Alok.
Why shouldn't
nothing called radical Hindu. Again, it's the wrong thing. There's no radical Hindu.
When you said there is no radical Hinduism, Taslim Ramani, let me give you an example. Ansar Raza, let me give you an example. 1 minute. You see, in 2017, Ansar Raza, in 2017, investigations into a Pakistan. This is a terrible form of heckling that he does. My question is, investigations into a Pakistani spy ring unearthed the active involvement of Hindus working for Pakistani spies. Can you hear? Listen, sir. It's an important point I'm making. In 2017, there were investigations into a Pakistani spy ring. What did it find out? That there were Hindus working for Pakistani spies and working as their facilitators in 2016. Dadu and Satvinder Singh, I've got the names, were allegedly spying on Indian military installations on behalf of Pakistan. My question therefore is, what you're basically saying, and the serious point is that if you're a Muslim, you cannot be trusted to enter India. If you are a Hindu,
who says this is a matter of trust-based religion? It is persecution. It is religious persecution, not trust. It is not trust, it is persecution. Who has been persecuted in a country that is Pakistan? Who has been persecuted in Bangladesh? Who has been persecuted in Afghanistan? And Arnab, since he was speaking about Assam, this needs to be
persecuted in Bangladesh.
Sir, I want to give you an example. Samit, I give you another example. In Uttar Pradesh, Surjapuri Muslims who are Indian citizens, be quiet, have had their lands usurped by Bangladeshi Hindus in Chakulia and Kanki in Bengal. It is clear that illegal infiltrators are a threat regardless of their religion. Regardless of their religion. And in Nepal, Bhai Baldeep does not know these facts. I'll educate him. In Nepal, armed outfits like the Mongol Mulbasi Rashtriya Force operate. They are non-Muslims. Does that mean we should welcome them with open arms? Maoists, a lot of Maoists, they are non-Muslims. Should we welcome all the Maoists with open arms? What do you want to do? That's what you're going to do.
Let me answer that. You want to answer? No, I need to answer that.
Which of you is speaking?
I need to answer that.
Bible, I'll come to you.
Since there are certain questions, since there are certain questions that have been asked of the government, let me answer that. Number one, it is not that the government is standing with an open arms, saying that anyone who crosses the border and comes to India, if he or she is a Hindu, would be a citizen. Number one, remember, there are cut-off dates. You have to be in India for a minimum period of 6 years. You have to be in India. You have to be in India for a minimum period
Bhai Baldeep has to stop speaking over others. Bhai Bal, don't speak over others. Come when your turn.
Responding to you now.
Okay, I'll tell you one. The problem is, if one wants to debate or irritate, I want to tell you, you make a choice. You want to debate or irritate. If Bhai Baldeep has come in with the idea that I'll irritate but not debate, that is a choice he's making. He does not want to debate. He wants to irritate. Now that's a very shallow way of looking at it. Listen to each other and then debate. There's a panelist on your side who are not being able to speak.
ये जो बिल आप मंडे को पेश करने जा रहे हैं
बोलिए
साहब, उसका एक सूत्रीय कार्यक्रम है
आराम से सुन लीजिए सुनने
यू बी क्वाइट रखा है। आपके समझ में ये आ रहा है कि वहां हम पैर जमा सकते हैं। और मैं एक बात बता दूं कि देश से अब हमारा भारत बीजेपी मुक्त होने वाला है। इसे आप नोट कर लीजिए। एक मिनट सुन लीजिए। दूसरा, एक मिनट खत्म। देखिए, आप बोले, मैं बीच में नहीं बोला। दूसरा,
बोलने दीजिए।
बांग्लादेशियों का जहां तक सवाल है, पाकिस्तानियों का जहां तक सवाल है, हम भारत सरकार से कहेंगे इनको किक मार के भारत से बाहर निकालो। हमारे देश में वही लोग रहेंगे जो इस देश के हकदार है, जो हिंदुस्तान को हिंदुस्तान मानते हैं, अपने मुल्क को मुल्क मानते हैं। एक मिनट। और जो पाकिस्तान जो कुछ कर रहा है, हिंदुस्तान का एक एक मुसलमान अपने भारत पर कल भी मर मिटने को तैयार था, आज भी जान देगा। और अगर हमारे भारत पर कोई आंख उठाएगा तो उस आंख को फोड़ दिया जाएगा, चाहे वो कोई उठाए। एक मिनट। और जो लोग बार बार सर सुन लीजिए, और जो लोग बार बार मुसलमानों को देख करके पाकिस्तान कर रहे हैं, उनके बाप दादा लाहौर में पैदा हुए, दिल्ली में नहीं।
ठीक है, सुन लीजिए।
जो जाते हैं बिरयानी खाने, जो जाते हैं चादर चढ़ाने, जो जाते हैं रिश्ता निभाने, ऊपर के ऊपर चले जाते हैं। इल्जाम हमारे ऊपर पाकिस्तान का। ये कौन सा?
30 seconds, sir, please stop. Who's this? One person from each side.
इसलिए संबित पात्रा साहब, देश हमारा है, आपका है, 130 करोड़ लोग।
डिबेट ही मेरा है।
Can I intervene for one line as an anchor? Thank you, Ansar Raza. Thank you. Ansar Raza, thank you. Thank you, Ansar Raza. Now listen.
कोई नहीं डरता, ना अमित शाह से, ना मोदी से, ना आपके कानून से।
ठीक,
जो आप बना रहे हैं।
This is not fair, Mr. Goswami. Can you not speak? I mean, of all of them,
make it short.
नहीं, बल्दी भाई, ऐसा नहीं होगा।
Short.
पर ये नहीं, मैं कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत के खिलाफ हूं, मैं बीजेपी मुक्त भारत के खिलाफ।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
ये शोभती नहीं है बात। आप बंगाल की सियासत की बात करें, हम आपके साथ हैं। आप कहिए कि बीजेपी जीतना चाहती है, क्यों ना जीते वो, क्यों ना चाहे वो, पर ये कहना कि बीजेपी मुक्त भारत होगा, मैं नहीं।
जस्ट अ सेकंड, कैन आई प्लीज आंसर नाउ? हो गया ना, अब पांचों लोगों ने बोल दिया,
उसको कीजिए।
अब आई एम आंसरिंग।
Sir, I make one point. I make one point before you come, Sambit, and the question is to you. The question is to you. Thank you, sir. मैंने पूरा मौका दिया. So my question is to you. Lal Krishna Advani in 2006, and he said, he made a press statement.
Yes.
And I request you, sir, there was a proposed amendment to the Foreign Tribunal Order of 1964.
Okay.
And Lal Krishna Advani said that all Bangladeshi infiltrators must be stopped. Not a single Bangladeshi infiltrator, regardless of religion, area, community, etc., can be given legal protection ever in the history of India. Otherwise, we are violating the Indian Constitution.
Can I speak now?
My question to you is that why are you now doing the same thing which Lal Krishna Advani said you cannot do? And Lal Krishna Advani said there is an unambiguous constitutional duty cast upon the government by the Supreme Court. And Lal Krishna Advani stood in the same parliament and he made that comment. I am requesting you, why ye to appeasement hi hua. Your another last point to you, Sambit, listen to me. Sambit, I know it's not fair, but it will not be fair. Listen to me now. My question is, in the Assam elections of 2006, थोड़ा history आपको बता देता हूँ. Congress.
But Assam is not included in the Citizenship Act.
Assam is a part of India.
It's not included.
Assam is a part of India. Assam क्या देश का हिस्सा नहीं है?
शेड्यूल से पढ़ के कोई नहीं आया है. पढ़ के नहीं आए हैं. यही होता है ना मदरसा से पढ़ने से.
मदरसा
6 वाला स्टेट नहीं है. कुछ है नहीं यहाँ के डिबेट कर.
Don't speak against madrasas like.
भारत के टुकड़े कौन कर रहा है?
आप मैं बात खत्म कर लूँ इनको. ये फंस गए. ये बुरे फंसे इसलिए बोलने नहीं दे रहे. ये बुरे फंस
citizenship bill, by the way, Assam is a sixth scheduled state. That's why I'll tell you which are the states which are excluded. I will give you the names of the states.
I ask you today. तस्लीम रवानी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात बोलने वाला, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात आप सुन लीजिए, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात आप बोलने दे, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हमेशा सुनिए,
बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बताइए.
You listen to me. In 1962, when, listen to me, don't do this kya hua. I am not Sanjay Jha. Listen to me. When in 1962, when there was the Chinese aggression, Jawaharlal Nehru said, my heart goes out to people of Assam. Right? People then of the Jansangh said कि असम के लोगों को ऐसे छोड़ दिया. दूसरा एग्जाम्पल, डोंट डिस्क्रिमिनेट अगेंस्ट असम और नॉर्थ ईस्ट. सेकंड, IMDT एक्ट जब बना था तब आप लोगों ने बोला था असम के लिए IMDT एक्ट, बाकी देश के लिए फॉरेनर्स एक्ट, ये दो, एक कंट्री में दो लॉ नहीं हो सकते. पहली बात. तीसरी बात, आप अभी कह रहे सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट बिल जो है ये आसाम में इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होगा. मैं कहता हूं जो आसाम में इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होगा वो बंगाल में नहीं होगा, जो आसाम में इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होगा वो मुंबई में नहीं होगा, महाराष्ट्र में नहीं होगा. चौथी बात, हिपोक्रेसी का एग्जांपल देना चाहता हूं, जो कहते हैं दोहरे मापदंड. खाने के और दिखाने के और, आप हाथी हैं, आपके खाने के और दूसरे हैं और दिखाने के दांत दूसरे हैं. आप अभी बताता हूं, नियत गलत है, फंस गए आप. In the Assam elections of 2006, the Congress said, we will set up tribunals. BJP said, why do you want to set up tribunals? The Congress said that suspected illegal immigrants will be given an opportunity to make a case. At that point of time, one spokesman used to be there of BJP. His name is Ravi Shankar Prasad. Ravi Shankar Prasad says, the centre's decision is nothing but part of appeasement politics with eye on elections in Assam. Demography and citizenship cannot be part of appeasement politics in India. Today, demography and citizenship is part of appeasement politics by you, Patra. You are appeasing infiltrators of a certain religious denomination. How is that okay? How is that okay? The nation wants to know.
The nation will know. The nation will know. Just a second. Now, just a second, Mr. Goswami, can I speak now?
And you constantly,
Mr. Goswami, can I speak now? No, Mr. Goswami, this is not the way. You have to allow me to speak for a few seconds. I would request my patchmates also. My table mates to allow me.
Very serious point. You did not answer.
18th December 2003. I am going to read a historical statement since you speak of hypocrisy. This is a statement.
Your hypocrisy.
Of the previous Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh on Rajya Sabha. While I am on this subject, Madam, I would like to say something about the treatment of refugees. After the partition of our country, the minorities in the countries like Bangladesh have faced persecution, and it is a moral obligation. And if circumstances force people, these unfortunate people, to seek refuge in our country, our approach to granting citizenship to these unfortunate persons should be more liberal. I sincerely hope, Madam, that the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister of India will bear this in mind in charting out the future course of action with regard to the Citizenship Act. This was addressed to Honorable Deputy Prime Minister Advani ji. And then the Deputy Chairman says, Mr. Advani, the minorities in Pakistan are also suffering. They have to be taken care of in the upcoming Citizenship Act. Shri L.K. Advani, Madam, I fully endorse the view.
I ask you.
आज वही लोग खाल बदल गया उनका. वो रोहिंग्यान
तस्लीम रहमानी, सब तस्लीम रहमानी बोलेंगे, सिर्फ तस्लीम रहमानी बोलेंगे, सिर्फ तस्लीम रहमानी बोलेंगे. बोले
रोहिंग्यान. I want
रोहिंग्यान बोला तस्लीम रहमानी को.
Yes, you, the ones who are carrying.
आप नेपाली है क्या? आप नेपाली है क्या? खत्म हो गया हिंदू राज और यहाँ भी नहीं ला सकेंगे आप. आप इस तरीके से ये जो दलील कर रहे हैं आप, ये भारत के लोगों को दलील कर रहे हैं और ये बिल इस जलालत के लिए लाए, ये दलील करने के लिए लाए. आप भारत के दलील करने के लिए लाए. और मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, कल फाड़ के फेंका है, ये बिल, और परसों पार्लियामेंट में फाड़ के फेंका जाएगा. कल हमने आवाम में फाड़ के फेंका, और परसों पार्लियामेंट में भागेंगे. आप खुद को क्या समझते हैं?
आप ये कह रहे हैं जलाएंगे, चला देंगे बिल.
ये कह रहे थे नहीं, पार्लियामेंट में
फाड़ दिया जाएगा. देखिए, हमने बाहर फाड़ा है, हमने जलाया है. हम सारे देश में इस बिल की कॉपियां जला रहे हैं. आप बताइए, श्रीलंका तो इसमें इंक्लूड नहीं किया. अर्नब
पूछिए,
अर्नब पूछिए, ये बोले
फाड़ने का पुराना पार्लियामेंट में
फाड़ देंगे।
कई बिल फट चुके हैं, कई बिल फट चुके हैं पार्लियामेंट में, कई बिल फट चुके हैं सर, कोई पहला बिल थोड़ी फटेगा।
कोर्ट सरेंडर कर दो।
अरे आप भी
पढ़े लिखे आदमी से डिबेट कर रहा हूँ, सुनीत जी से।
अच्छा, बाकी सब जाहिल हैं?
नहीं, बाकी सब
आपने ऐसे कैसे कह दिया पढ़े लिखे से डिबेट कर रहे हैं? मतलब आपके जैसा कोई जाहिल है क्या इसमें? आपके जैसा कोई जाहिल है क्या इसमें? आपके जैसा कोई जाहिल है क्या इसमें? भैया आपके जैसा कोई जाहिल है क्या इसमें? आपके जैसा कोई जाहिल है क्या इसमें? सबको आप जाहिल बना दिया आपने।
जाहिल बनाया मैंने कहा,
आप ही ने कहा पढ़े लिखे आदमी से डिबेट कर रहा हूँ यार। क्या तो आपकी है? क्या बदतमीजी है आपकी? क्या बदतमीजी है ये? क्या बदतमीजी है ये? बदतमीजी है ये बदतमीजी क्या है?
तिनका हो गया
यार संबित जी, कुछ तो तमीज सीखो यार, कुछ तो तमीज सीखो भाई, कुछ तो तमीज सीखो यार। ज्यादा सरकारों पे घमंड नहीं करना चाहिए। अच्छी अच्छी सरकारें
सुनीत जी, आई एम टॉकिंग टू सुनीत जी। सुनीत जी, आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू।
ज्यादा जो है
सुनीत जी, अरे भैया, आई एम टॉकिंग टू सुनीत जी, प्लीज allow me to talk to Sunit ji.
भारत है,
Sunit ji, I have with me a very important document. This is the Nehru Liaquat Pact. This is the
मिट्टी में दबा हुआ है।
ठीक है, आप ठीक है,
क्या जो पहले
आप दबा दीजिए मुझे मिट्टी में। आप मुझे मारना चाहते हैं, मार दीजिए, मुझे बोलने दीजिए।
वो तो सबके साथ होगा,
सबको जाना है
मिट्टी में तो सब जाएंगे।
गुस्सा मत, आप गुस्सा, ठीक है। किसने बोला इनको पढ़ा लिखा? मैंने इनको पढ़ा लिखा बोला?
पढ़े लिखे से बहस कर रहा हूं, बाकी सब जाहिल है।
किसने बोला? आप खुद ही नहीं, मैंने नहीं बोला सब जाहिल है। मैंने कब कहा? दिखाइए। अच्छा, हाँ, ठीक है।
Why you making about Jinnah? No, not.
Why do you? I want to have a debate.
Assam Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Himanta Biswa Sarma.
Sunit Chopra.
Himanta Biswa Sarma says,
I have with me the Nehru Liaquat Pact of 1950. Just a second. Just a second.
सुनीत चोपड़ा का क्या मतलब? हम मिस्टर संबित पात्रा करें, आप सुनीत चोपड़ा करें?
क्या ये
कोई तरीका है यार बात करने का? आप इतने बड़े हो गए, आप इतने बड़े हो गए।
I cannot call him Sunit Chopra।
On the communal angle.
सुनीत चोपड़ा नहीं बोलूं तो क्या बोलूंगा?
आप इज्जत से नाम ले सकते हैं।
इज्जत से मतलब माय लॉर्ड मिस्टर सुनीत चोपड़ा, कैन यू स्पीक टू मी नाउ? हम तो अर्नब को भी अर्नब बोलते हैं।
वो अलग बात है ना, वो
अलग बात कैसे है?
मेरी बात सुन, जो कम्युनलाइजेशन पे
आते नहीं है, कुछ
तस्लीम रहमानी
यहाँ चिल्लाते रहते हैं।
My question is on communal. Wait.
No, I want to take up this.
No.
I have the Nehru Liaquat Pact with me. And the first statement of the Nehru Liaquat Pact of 1950 is, what is the Nehru Liaquat Pact? No, I have the Nehru Liaquat Pact with me. And the Nehru Liaquat Pact
अफगानिस्तान के लिए था,
paragraph.
ये अफगानिस्तान के लिए था क्या ये पैक्ट?
के साथ डिबेट बताइए।
आप गलत रेफरेंस दे रहे हैं, आप गलत रेफरेंस।
नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट कब हुआ था?
इररिलेवेंट बात।
नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट कब हुआ था? बताइए। आप इतने पढ़े लिखे, बताइए कब हुआ नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट? कब हुआ बताइए? कब हुआ नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट? बताइए। जानते कुछ है नहीं, चिल्ला रहे हैं। बताइए नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट कब हुआ था?
नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट का इसमें एप्लीकेशन क्या है बताइए?
नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट में क्या लिखा हुआ है?
नेहरू लियाकत पैक्ट के साथ हुआ था।
The governments of India and Pakistan solely agrees that each shall ensure to the minorities throughout its territory complete equality of citizenship irrespective of religion, a full sense of security in respect of life, culture, property, and personal honor, freedom of movement. So in fact, the Nehru Liaquat Pact in 1950 was all about how the minorities in our country and Pakistan and Bangladesh, then Pakistan and Pakistan.
I want to make a point. अगर मुझे कुछ बोलने दिया, अरे now you know, first of all, problem is that I am supposed to be the anchor of the program. Sambit, stop. Now listen to me. The question is, अरे भाई मैं stop बोला, आप शुरू हो गए. I give up. अच्छा, Sunit Chopra now listen to me. I ask you all one question here around the table and listen to me. For God's sake, everybody should let me speak. 1 second. My question is today. Listen, I oppose the bill. I oppose the bill.
Support the bill.
I oppose the bill.
Support the bill.
I oppose the bill in its present form. I oppose the bill in its present form. Let me tell you one thing. Ajay, look, Bhai Baldeep, wait. Bhai Baldeep, my question to you is this, please. Gentlemen, please listen to me. Taslim Ramani, Bhai Baldeep, Ajay, look, please be quiet. Now listen to me. That's why when people tell me, do you go to the gym? I said, I don't have to go to the gym. I get a proper aerobic workout, anaerobic workout in my show. Now listen to me. The question is, we must be accepting one fact today, that there is a communal agenda behind this. I'll give you an example why.
Of course not.
Arre, be quiet. What do you mean? Let me explain. Listen to me, please, Sambit, listen. My question is, I give you some examples. Example 1, top BJP leader. Now I'm being told hate Bengalis, I hate BJP. Till yesterday they said I was for BJP. Now listen to me. Taslim Rahmani कल तक क्या कहते थे मैं बीजेपी का समर्थक हूँ, आज कह रहे हैं मैं बीजेपी को हेट करता हूँ. मेरी बात सुनिए. I am for what is right. Rahmani, I ask you. Sambit, stop anchoring the program. Stop. You be quiet. No, I physically restrain you. आप रुक जाओ. I'll tell you why. You want to listen to me?
I will give you 100.
Sambit, do you want to listen to me?
No, he cannot.
Sambit, will you listen to me? Sambit, आप सुनेंगे मेरी बात? Sambit, सुनेंगे मेरी बात? Sambit, सुनेंगे मेरी बात? सुशील, अरे भाई सुशील
पंडित, you hate Muslims.
I don't hate Bengalis. I don't hate Bengalis.
Hating this
You gave up Sylhet because
I have family in Calcutta.
That's why he's supposed
you shrunk Assam because you didn't like Bengalis coming
Thank you.
into
It's
Assam.
not a Bengali Assamese issue. No, listen to me.
Absolute.
Don't be myopic in your
Absolute.
issue. Don't. Listen, somewhere, Sushil Pandit. My first example, 5 examples. Ali, please show. First example, Himanta Biswa Sarma is the topmost leader of BJP in Northeast India, one of the top in the country.
from Congress.
Now listen to me. He says, without this bill, we are surrendering ourselves to the philosophy of Jinnah. My first question is, Jinnah kahan se aage? Second point. Everybody is talking about citizenship amendment bill. Sanjeev Srivastava. Everybody is talking about this in the context of Hindu Rashtra. I'll tell you, Ravi Kishan is the new MP, Gorakhpur. He says, मत भूलो, मत भूलो. The population. Sanjeev, Ravi says, there are 100 crore plus Hindus in this country. So obviously India is a Hindu Rashtra. There are so many, we are a Hindu Rashtra in the context of this. Gopal Narayan Singh says, constitutionally we are not declared a Hindu Rashtra, but efforts are now starting through this bill to declare India as a Hindu Rashtra. So anybody who is not a Hindu will obviously start thinking today, that the real intention is to make it a Hindu Rashtra. I'm saying, Sanjeev, if they are really trying to make it a Hindu Rashtra, सच्चाई से, अपने दिल की गहराई से, they should honestly say, we are trying to make it a Hindu Rashtra. They don't claim it's about citizenship. Please. Oh, now I have hatred for Hindus.
Hatred for the persecuted Hindus in Pakistan.
I am a Hindu.
Such hatred.
I am a proud Hindu. I don't have hatred for Hindus.
Such hatred for all those families.
मैं कह रहा हूँ अगर हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाना है तो खुल के बनाओ. ये छुपे मत बनाओ.
Such hatred.
Don't try to make it a Hindu Rashtra by stealth. I say you want to make it a Hindu Rashtra, make it a Hindu Rashtra. Don't do it by stealth.
संबित पात्रा साहब इस बात को कहते हैं कि
अजय खड़े हो जाए, आप भी खड़े हो जाए. आप
जो भारत का संविधान है, इसका क्या कीजिएगा? इसको चलाएंगे क्या? क्या करेंगे? सर पानी है इनके पास तो है. ये पीजिए. आपका खत्म हो गया है. आपका खत्म हो गया पानी. आप पीजिए. ये बताइए अगर हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाएंगे तो इस संविधान का क्या करेंगे?
तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी.
I am saying here today, what am I saying?
आप तो डॉक्टर हैं ना सर.
I am saying if you are trying to make it a
डॉक्टर है ना. डॉक्टर है ना.
सुनिए सही.
पट्टी बांधने वाले ही सही. डॉक्टर है ना.
रजा साहब
है ना.
एक बात मानते हैं.
पट्टी बांधने वाले डॉक्टर.
आपकी बात मानता हूँ. मैं बिल्कुल.
बैठा दो इनको. आप भी बैठ जाओ ना. बैठ जाओ. क्यों खड़े हो? बैठ जाओ.
इतना बता. संविधान का क्या करेंगे? हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाते हो तो इस संविधान का क्या करोगे? क्या करोगे वो बता दो.
एक बात
बैठ जाओ.
बैठ नहीं पहले बताओ.
नहीं बैठेंगे.
सभी जी बताओ.
टेबल पे चढ़ जाओ.
हाँ मैं चढ़ जाता हूँ.
टेबल पे चढ़ो.
मैं चढ़ जाता.
चढ़ो. टेबल पे चढ़ो. टेबल पे आइए.
बता दो.
मैं बताता हूँ. आप नहीं पहले टेबल पे चढ़ेंगे फिर बताएं. आप टेबल पे चढ़ो फिर बताता हूँ.
आपके पास
आप टेबल पे चढ़ो.
आप ये बताओ.
you debate with him.
संविधान का क्या करोगे?
आप टेबल पे चढ़ो. बताता हूँ. आप बताता हूँ.
हिंदू राष्ट्र बना दो. संविधान का क्या करोगे? सर संविधान का क्या करोगे?
बैठो ना. बैठो.
बता दो.
वही कह रहा हूँ ना.
बता दो.
सब लोग बोलो.
बता दो सर. संविधान का बोलिए. इतना मोटा संविधान जिससे देश चल रहा है उसका क्या करोगे? सर संविधान का क्या? सर संविधान का क्या करोगे? संविधान का क्या करोगे सर? सर बता दो.
बैठ जाइए. बैठ जाइए.
ये कॉफी पी लीजिए.
बैठिए.
बता दीजिए संविधान का क्या करोगे?
बैठिए.
सर कॉफी पी लीजिए.
बैठ जाइए. बैठ जाइए. बैठ.
फिर आप आइए. इस्तकबाल करूंगा मैं. इस्तकबाल करूंगा. आप आइए. इसका क्या करेंगे?
बैठिए.
चार
सवाल आपसे है.
4 आदमी.
तस्लीमा नसरीन बांग्लादेश से है. आप स्टेज शेयर करेंगे.
एक
सवाल है.
4 आदमी नहीं दे पा रहे हैं.
क्या आप डर रहे हो?
आंसर जी एक सवाल है.
आप डर रहे हो.
तस्लीमा नसरीन.
सारे मसले का अंत हो जाएगा.
हर मत
भाई कैसे बनाओगे हिंदू राष्ट्र आप बोल रहे हैं? सेकुलर घुसाया 1975 में, बहुमत में है बीजेपी, सबको डिमांड करिए बीजेपी से आप लोग भी कि हम लोग भी तैयार हैं हिंदू राष्ट्र बना दो, बन जाइए हिंदू राष्ट्र।
चलिए आइए,
बोलिए आप तैयार हैं, बोलिए आप तैयार हैं,
आगे
बोलिए आप हिंदू राष्ट्र के लिए तैयार हैं, बन जाएगा।
सर
सवाल है तो एक और सवाल, ये हिंदू होता कौन है, कैसे पता
ये बताइए कैसे पता चले?
मेरा एक सवाल है आपसे अंसर रजा जी, एक सवाल है। तस्लीमा नसरीन बांग्लादेश से आई है ना, प्रोसिक्यूटेड है, आप बताइए आप उनके साथ स्टेट शेयर करेंगे?
मैं तो आपने
स्टेट शेयर करेंगे उनके साथ, आप उनके साथ स्टेट शेयर करेंगे? बताइए
क्या करेंगे?
तस्लीमा नसरीन के साथ स्टेट शेयर करेंगे पश्चिम बंगाल में, हैदराबाद में? वेलकम है कि नहीं बता दीजिए, बता दीजिए वो वेलकम है कि नहीं बता दीजिए।
मैं गॉडसे के साथ
बांग्लादेशी है, वो बांग्लादेश से आई है ना, मुसलमान है, प्रोसिक्यूटेड है, रिफ्यूजी है, आप वेलकम करेंगे कि नहीं करेंगे? बताइए आप वेलकम करेंगे कि नहीं करेंगे? आप
छोड़ दीजिए,
आप बताइए,
आप बताएं हम गॉडसेवादी नहीं है, गांधीवादी है, हम गांधीवादी है, गॉडसेवादी नहीं है हम, जो हम तस्लीमा नसरीन
भाई बलदीप और सुशील पंडित
है कि नहीं है?
भाई बलदीप और सुशील पंडित, भाई बलदीप यू कैन स्टैंड अप
वेलकम है कि नहीं है?
भाई बलदीप
तस्लीमा नसरीन आप भूल गए ना,
भाई बलदीप और सुशील पंडित, भाई बलदीप और सुशील पंडित, एवरीबॉडी क्वाइट
है कि नहीं?
एवरीबॉडी क्वाइट, आप रुक जाइए
दीजिए ना,
क्लोज अप या
अपनी जीत
क्लोज अप या भाई बलदीप और सुशील पंडित।
ये काय की हिंदू की परिभाषा है?
हिंदू की परिभाषा गुरु गोविंद सिंह ने दी है,
छोड़िए
सकल जगत में खालसा पंथ गाजे, जागे धर्म हिंदू सकल भांड भाजे।
बोलिए
ये है धर्म हिंदू।
भाई बलदीप
शिवावर मोए शुभ कर्म नते कबहू न डरो हरि से जब जाए लड़ो, निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो, ये है धर्म हिंदू, ये है गुरु गोविंद सिंह। नानक ने कहा था, नानक ने कहा था हिंदुस्तान
किसने कहा था हिंदू है?
गुरु नानक ने
कहा था ना कोई हिंदू ना मुसलमान। आपको मैं साबित कर दूं, ना कोई हिंदू है ना कोई मुसलमान है। तब भी सच था, आज भी सच्चा है।
संबित has taken objection, संबित has taken objection, संबित has objection।
हिंदू धर्म की बात की थी गुरु गोविंद सिंह ने।
शुभ कर्मा बाजो
I mean, right now, I'm dejected by the thought that Mr. Bhai Baldeep has said.
भाई बलदीप
भाई बलदीप ने एक सेकंड, ऐसे नहीं होगा,
शुभ कर्म आपके पास
ऐसे नहीं है, सुनना पड़ेगा।
शुभ कर्म सिखों के पास नहीं है, शुभ कर्म मुसलमानों के पास नहीं है।
ऐसा नहीं,
आप दावेदार हिंदू है, मैं दावेदार
नहीं ऐसा
आप चुप रहिए।
नहीं सुन लीजिए, ऐसा नहीं है, ये बोल दिया, सुनिए।
अरे उस वेद का कोई आप अपने शास्त्र का दें, आप नहीं जान सकते, आप बता नहीं सकते क्या? अरे छोड़िए, आप भूल गए।
नहीं मिस्टर गोस्वामी, दिस इज नॉट करेक्ट।
अरे माथे तिलक हाथ माला बाना, लोगन राम खेलो ना जाना, भगत नामदेव कहता है।
सब रुक जाए, सब
बताइए कैसे बचेंगे? माथे तिलक हाथ माला,
गुरु तेग बहादुर ने बलिदान दिया था। हिंद की चादर क्या थी?
कौन थी?
गुरु तेग बहादुर हिंद की चादर क्या थी?
शुक्रगुजार।
वो कौन है हिंदू? बिल्कुल शुक्रगुजार हैं, बिल्कुल शुक्रगुजार हैं।
आप कहते हैं
नवे गुरु तेग बहादुर हिंद की चादर, वो कौन है हिंद? कौन है वो हिंद? किस हिंद की चादर थे वो गुरु तेग बहादुर? जागे धर्म हिंदू सकल भांड भाजे, कौन सा धर्म है वो हिंदू? दशम गुरु धर्म है वो हिंदू।
अभी
आप भूल गए।
Thank you both sides. Sambit Patra has a point to make. Sambit, only Sambit on the screen. Thank you. Bhai Baldeep, thank you. Thank you, Sushil. Thank you. Sambit has a last point to make. He has an objection.
भाई बलदीप और रहमानी जी ने कहा ये हिंदू क्या चीज होती है, हिंदू होता क्या है, कौन हिंदू है, कैसे बताएं? आप हिंदू है या नहीं हम कैसे जानेंगे? सही बात है, यही आप लोगों ने हिंदू बोलने दीजिए, हिंदू को थोड़ा बोलने प्लीज बोलिए।
आप कहाँ हिंदू है? आप कहाँ हिंदू है?
मुझे आज बहुत,
आप तो संघी है, आप
बोल सकता हूँ,
आप बोल सकता हूँ, आप संघी हैं,
बोल दूं,
आप संघी है, हिंदू नहीं है आप।
देखिए यहाँ पे एक सवाल पूछा गया कि ये हिंदू, रहमानी जी ने मुझे कहा कि ये हिंदू क्या चीज होती है, क्या होता है हिंदू? इन्होंने
आप हिंदू है नहीं?
हिंदू है या प्रूफ करो। रहमानी जी ये हमारे साथ दिक्कत नहीं है।
आपने कैसे कहा मुझे कि ये रोहिंग्या है? आपने रोहिंग्या के
आप ही हैं, आप मुसलमान,
आपने कैसे कहा रोहिंग्या?
और मैं हिंदू हूँ, आप लोगों ने
आप कैसे रोहिंग्या मुझे कह सकते हैं? मैं आपसे सवाल पूछूंगा,
होता है।
बिल्कुल
और आप प्रूफ करो कि आप हिंदू हैं।
आप कपड़े पहनने से हिंदू
आप
बन जाते,
आप डरे हुए हैं,
कपड़े पहनने से
ये डरे हुए हैं या हम डरे हुए हैं?
संघ की विचारधारा लेके आप खुद को हिंदू बोलते
ये कह रहे हैं कि तुम ये हिंदू कोई चीज नहीं है। ये कहते हैं देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड एज हिंदुत्व। ये कहते हैं ये हिंदू कौन सी चीज है? ये हिंदू होता ही नहीं।
संघियों से
अभी इन्होंने कहा,
संघियों से
आप बताइए किस प्रकार के शब्दों का प्रयोग यहाँ किया जा रहा है?
हिंदू बहुत देख लोगे हिंदुस्तान में, ये संघी है जो हिंदुओं को बदनाम कर
हम ये प्रूफ करेंगे कि हम हिंदू हैं। आप प्रूफ करो कि आप मुसलमान हैं। आप प्रूफ करो।
जरूरत नहीं है,
बस कोई जरूरत नहीं है, इनको जरूरत नहीं है प्रूफ करने का।
कोई कुछ भी कहे, मेरा दिल जानता है मैं क्या हूँ,
मैं हिंदू,
मेरा दिल जानता है
अपने देश में
मैं क्या हूँ,
मैं हिंदुस्तान में प्रूफ करूंगा कि मैं हिंदू हूँ, और ये प्रूफ नहीं करेंगे। बताइए।
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the matter comes up for debate in Parliament tomorrow, and I can only I can tell you this. I can tell you this. The focus of the whole country is going to be on the Citizenship Amendment Bill. At the end, I will say it matters to all of us, each and every one of us. So follow the debate. Thanks for being with me tomorrow. Watch the live coverage tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Sunday Debate with Arnab Goswami. Powered by Ola.